Hello everybody, Happy New Year to all of you. It's been a very, very strange New Year so far, but I hope you're all really well. It feels like ages since I did a last video, and it is a long, long time, but yeah, the weather, I always talk about the weather, but I'm in Wales, as you know, and it's pretty cold. I think I probably would say that it's one of the coldest Januaries I've ever witnessed. But I'm so grateful for the fire. I'm so absolutely grateful for the fire. So I hope you all had a great Christmas. And it seems such a long time ago, doesn't it? It seems such a long time ago now. Yeah, it really does. I haven't done a great deal. I have really concentrated on making the house feel cosy. That's the most important thing, keeping warm. And there's been a couple of really great sales. I don't know about any of you, but I absolutely adore the White Company. And my quilt was looking, well, my quilt was kind of, it's weird, isn't it, with quilts? Some of the patches, I've got a feather quilt, and some of the areas were really flat and some were plumped up. I don't know how it's gone into the different areas. So my quilt was looking a little bit sad, so I treated myself to a White Company double quilt, and oh my goodness, it's so lovely. And also I bought myself a double quilt cover with 2 pillowcases. So I've treated myself to some really lovely bedding. I don't know about you, bedding is so important to me. I cannot stand any bobbling or anything like that. So I only try to buy really nice bedding. And you spend most of your time, most of your time. I don't sleep very well, but I was going to say you spend kind of 7 or 8 hours asleep, but I don't. But that's beside the point. But yes, you spend a lot of time in bed, and I've got my nice electric blanket and I put that on a couple of hours before I go to bed. So now I've got a really nice White Company quilt and new pillowcases. I was so tempted to buy a few more pieces, but yeah, it's even in the sale. It's expensive, the White Company, but I do absolutely love it. So, have you gone to the sales? Anybody? Have you bought anything? I looked at the Emma Bridgewater sale. I put things in the basket, and I decided against it. I've got so many things here. When you've got a small place, it's even though I love Emma Bridgewater and I've got lots and lots of cups, I collected a lot of cups. Sure, in the spring and the summer, I'm more of that kind of person in the spring and the summer. I like that kind of time, so I probably might wait. If I'm going to buy one, I saw a really nice lilac one that I liked, so I might buy one of those, but I didn't buy anything in the sale. So I was going to tell you how I was getting on with my nails, taking these tablets. And these aren't a promotion. I've just bought them because I wanted to try. I was desperate to try something for my nails. And for the past 3 months, I would say, and I did say I was going to tell you how I was getting on, I've been taking my vitamins, hair, skin and nails gummies, and the multivitamins. I've also got these as well, these gummies. I tell you what, I've never had such good nails. I actually had, believe it or not, I actually had to file them down for the first time in, I would say, years actually. My nails were one of the things that really, really struggled as I got older, as a woman in her 50s. And yeah, my nails have just been so much better. I've actually, as I said, had to file them down. And my hair as well, my hair's really grown. And I would say it's in really good condition. So I'm really tempted though to have some highlights for the summer. I'm really, really tempted. So I might do that. But yeah, I really would recommend them. They have been so brilliant for me. And if you've not heard of them, they're My Vitamins. A lot of the the influencers talk about them, and but I actually wanted to try them for myself, and they actually taste really great as well. So I can definitely say, without being influenced, without have anything from scent from them, that they actually really do work. And I'm really pleased with my nails, because I do put them through a lot. When I'm building the fires, I use them as tools, which, being an ex-manicurist, with my old job before lockdown, I would say never use your nails as tools, but I do use them as tools occasionally when I'm building the fire and things like that. So lots of the dust and things dry them out. But I've noticed also when you go over them, they're oily as well. So they're great. So I would really recommend those. And what I wanted to tell you about as well, I've come across a few things. Now, I was looking for a bookshelf, and I'm going to put in at the end of the video something that I found, and I paid £4 for it. So I have a plan that I might try and put it in the place where I've told you in the video. I'm going to paint it white as well. So I'm going to show you that that I've bought. And also I bought a puffy. It's not a puffy, is it? It's something that you put your feet on. And I've got a video of that as well. And also behind me, I don't know whether you know, oops, sorry. I don't know whether behind me you can see, I've got a better little video for you to show you. I didn't buy it. I saw it outside someone's house. And I knocked on their door and I said, excuse me, I said, are you getting rid of that? And they said, yeah, we are. I said, do you mind if I have it? They said, no, have it. And they even dropped it down to me. But when I saw it outside their house, I didn't actually touch it. And when they dropped it outside my house, they just kind of drove off. And I went outside, and it's actually plastic. Would you believe? It's plastic. So what I'm thinking is to make a bookshelf out of it and leaving it on this wall. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure quite what to do with it. So it's a fireplace surround, but I love it so much because it's quite shabby chic, and I absolutely love shabby chic. Anything that's very ornate or looks French or white, I love that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just thinking about what to do. I could build like a wood shelving inside it and use it as a bookshelf, or I could just leave it on that wall and kind of panel around it or paint around it. I'm not quite sure. So any ideas that you've got, let me know. It can't go around a log burner because it's plastic. So the whole idea was for me to perhaps put it upstairs, but it's not going to work. So, but I just couldn't let it go in the rubbish. It's too pretty to go in the rubbish. Sorry, I'm just looking at Coco. She's sniffing around, but yeah. So those are the three things that I am going to show you now in the video. After I've had a chat with you. Yeah, I'm over the moon with it. I can see it in the frame behind me. But yeah, the thing is with this house is that I can't put too much stuff in it. Because it becomes overwhelming. I don't like clutter, but I'm not a minimalist, so it's a very, very difficult thing to do. I don't know how people manage in small cottages. When I think of this cottage, and I know for a fact 3 people lived here back in the 70s. 3 people lived here, and I don't know how they did it. I honestly don't. And they didn't have a bathroom. I've got a bathroom, and that's an extension. I don't know how they did it. When I talked to the person that used to live here, and the one who lives locally, they said they used to have like a bath in front of the fireplace, and the fireplace was tiny. Imagine having a bath in front of the fireplace. You can't imagine that kind of thing now, can you? But yeah, so it's very, very difficult putting things in the right place so it doesn't feel like it's overwhelming and it's too cluttered. So I've got to think of the bookcase, because I do quite like that open space. But if I painted it white and not put too many things in there, that's the whole point of having a bookcase, isn't it? Putting all your books in a place where you can see them. But yeah, it's very difficult. I'm grateful to have a smaller place because it's easier to look after. And there's only so many things that need checking and looking after. But I long for a bigger kitchen. I really do. I miss having a bigger kitchen. In the old house, I had a massive kitchen with a log burner in it, and it was just so cosy. But this is just like a little galley kitchen. It's tiny. So that's the only thing I really miss about it. But come on then, if you're coming. She wants to come up. Come on then. You can't see it. Oh, she can't. Oh dear. She just pops up in the screen. Who's that? Who's that in there? Oh, bless her. So she's got used to this fire, and if I don't light it, she gets really funny. She stands in there, she shivers, and she is getting old though. She's going to be 12 this year, so she does like her fire, don't you? You do like your fire. So anyway, I hope everybody's okay. I didn't have much to report really. I just wanted to catch up with you all and just to show you the bits I bought and wish you, as I said, a very happy new year. I am going to do a lot of decorating in the spring. I'm really looking forward to that. But at the moment, it's just been so cold. I can't keep the windows open while I'm sanding or painting or things like that because it's just been so cold. And today, oh my goodness, last night, we had the storm last night. And when the wind changes, the rain batters against my window, and it was pretty scary actually. This morning when I got up very, very early this morning, and the beautiful clay pot I had outside the door smashed all over the front of the house. My little log store I made was flat on the floor. The other log store I made at the end of the garden, which I've put a temporary roof on, all the roof had gone. And the pallet, which I'd leant up against the shed, I'm going to use it as some like platform, that was on the floor. So a wind to take that down like that must have been really, really strong. Thankfully, there's no trees down around here, so that's really good. And also my little woodland is okay. So touch wood, there wasn't any problems with that. But yeah, the wind, every time I kind of have a storm here, I say I've never heard it so bad, but it was really bad last night. And to do that kind of damage to my little place, I can imagine what damage there is everywhere else. It's quite scary, really. And I think the island has really, really struggled with that. So I'm just looking forward to coming out of the winter and into the spring. I've planted some hyacinths outside the door, so I'm looking forward to some signs of spring when the daffodils start coming out. So I'm looking forward to all that. But anyway, I shall leave you with the little videos that I've taken of my purchases, and I shall catch up with you very, very soon. As I said, I'm going to try to do a video where I'm doing some work on some of the places. I've got some work to do. I've got lots of things to do. So I'm going to do it that way. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the little videos I'm going to put in, and look after yourselves, stay safe, and I shall see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now. So this is the little bookcase that I bought, and it's like an orange pine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sand it down, and then I'm going to paint it. What I was hoping that it would fit underneath the end of the mantelpiece there, shave a little bit off, but I don't know whether it will because of the slope at the back. But yeah, I was going to slot it there and see what it looked like and paint it white. But that was £4, so I thought that was pretty good. So that's what it would look like if it was painted white and kind of slotted in a little tiny bit more. I can't put it all the way in because of that curve in the back of it, But yeah, I thought that would be really good. I want to try and shush it up to the side there, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do that because I said because the curve might not fit underneath and slot in. And this is the Puffy, the footstool that I bought. And this was £4 as well. It was strange, isn't it? But yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice to be able to put my feet up. And it's nice material as well. It's a very neutral material. So this is the little setup I've got here with my footstool and my little settee and my beautiful French table in the corner there. So there's lots of decorating to do, but this is how it will look when it's set up a little bit. I love shabby chic, so it's going to look really pretty. So behind the settee is this mantelpiece I've bought. No, I keep saying I've bought, but I was given. So it's very ornate, and I can't quite believe that it is plastic. It doesn't look like plastic, I don't think, does it really? Yeah, I think it's very, very pretty. So a few ideas are kind of running around my head. Whether or not to leave it where it is and just decorate around it or put it somewhere else and make it into a bookshelf. I really don't know, but I couldn't let them throw it out. I just couldn't. Just really, really pretty. But yeah, plastic. You wouldn't believe it, would you, really? Looks very French to me. I don't know what you think. Any ideas, anybody, that you can offer to help me make a decision about what to do with it? Hello. You're funny. You're funny. You. Can you get any closer? Can you actually get any closer? Sit. Sit. Paw. Good girl.